Alright, this is more or less what you're going to need. 10mm flathead. This is a T40 besides Torx. And I use this as an example. This is what I was using earlier. I use this to get leverage on the little, because this makes it easier to get into the small spaces. But the bottom part started to turn and I couldn't turn the screw anymore. So really quick, I've already pre-loosened these for you guys. Don't forget to take this out before you remove that. Use a flathead to loosen that. Then you just kind of pull it all out, set it to the side, wherever it is that you have. Alright, now this part, I'm going to reconnect it back here so that you guys can see. It's connected. There's a little wire down here, a little metal thing. You're just going to press it in and pull up. And then, really quick, switch this out. I had these in. First one is, I'll show you down here. It's hard to see. And second one's up here. The first one is down here. Once they're loosened, you can just kind of go at them by hand. Leave that for last. I'm not stuck with this one. There's the first one. Second one is here. It's not going to fall out because it has the part inside holding it. So, those two screws there. Yeah. Maneuvering it out is, at first it's a little difficult, but just kind of, sorry. You gotta push down on this. Get this before it falls. Yeah. You see what it did? Once you pulled it out far enough, you kind of turn it back and then tilt towards you. But basically, this works like that, like a fan. And when you plug up the hole right here at the bottom, it should hold most of it. Most of the air, and the fan won't turn. So I'm holding it now, and then I have the hole plugged up like that. It kind of has a little bit play, but I'm not holding it very well. My fingers are dirty. Now, mine still has the pin in it, like many can. Just make sure yours does. And if it doesn't, it's this little brown piece here. Sorry if you can't. Video's blurry or something. So it's this little brown part here. If you don't have that in there, they say to go in that hole that it came out of and really kind of look for it in the air system. This is the gasket. This is kind of unreplaceable. They don't have a replacement for it. But this is what I'm changing here. This is kind of, it's not very thick. It doesn't hold air. And once you pull yours out, you'll realize that it's not very well. It's not doing its job very well. It's sealing. It's not sealing. What I bought is this. It's just it's a ring that goes on it, and it's a VITON something or other. Bought it off of eBay. Someone in Canada. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at it and kind of scratch this out, the bottom part, with a knife or whatever, and then put on the container for this. You can use, I'm just using a small, it's like a broken screwdriver, one of those really tiny, smaller ones. And just kind of dig into it. And it just kind of peels off. So, you just go at it. Alright everyone, this is what it ends up looking like. All this stuff. It took me about 15 to 30 minutes. I wasn't timing myself, but that's how long it felt probably more around 30 minutes it took me. I just put it's a little bit of oil that was left over. I just dabbed it on my finger and put it around the ring. You can see the ring around the ISA. So everything seems ready to go. Like I said, we're just used basically this pick the entire time. It's just a really small screwdriver that was broken at the end, and I ended up just using it to scratch out just this entire thing. It's really not going to come out in one try. You gotta keep at it. So it may take you a little bit, but don't lose faith. Alright, back to where we started. Just kind of do the same thing that we did before. Just kind of shove it down, nose first, down into the back or the front of the car. So kind of like this. Just work backwards. Then it fits right in there. Slide right in. Show you that it's working. Actually, it's much more. It's more difficult to put into the actual car. While before it just kind of slid out. Now it's actually needing to actually be pushed into the car. So I actually didn't get to push it all the way in. You can see there's some space there. So push it in the rest of the way. I'm just kind of gonna screw it back in, so that'll give me what I need.